Alright guys, so I just want to talk to you guys today about this Genie diaper pail. So obviously this is going to be a great alternative to just sticking dirty diapers in the trash can or in grocery bags. It provides that convenience of, being this dedicated diaper pail that you can put right on the side of your changing table. And it's designed to obviously help with the smell as well. So I'm going to show you kind of how it works today. Alright, so the basic setup is that you step on the little step here at the bottom. And that's going to open up the lid, as you can see here. Now, obviously, inside there's going to be this bag that catches all those dirty diapers. And the way it kind of works is quite clever. When you step on that step, it not only opens the lid, but it kind of opens up this little compartment that's kind of shaped like this. And then you would drop the diaper into there. Once you let go of the step, it'll close up like this towards the top, thereby locking in the odor, but it'll also open up at the bottom to let that diaper fall down towards the bottom of the bag. And so the main idea there is that when you open the lid, it closes up at the bottom to prevent the smell from coming out. And then it's designed in a way that once you let go, it closes the lid and that top part. So it's almost like a double layer that prevents the odor from coming out. And that's what makes it work so great. So that's kind of the basic premise, but I'll go ahead and show you kind of how it works on the inside as well. So this one, I've already got a diaper bag in there, and you basically open this main compartment here, and if you look closely, there's this cutter in there. So basically you kind of pinch the bag through and then pull on that cutter like so, right? And so that'll cut the bag there, and then you can take it out, check out the trash. So then all you have to do is then pull down on the remaining part of the bag, pull down like so, create a new knot. I like to double knot it myself. You can never be too careful. And then pull it down to give it some room there, and then just close it up. And there you go. So the bags come in packs like this. This one comes in a 3-pack, and this one has a clean laundry scent, but you can get one without the scent if that's better for you. Alright, and so you take one of these out, and then it'll look like this. So it's just a ring, and you'll open it up like so. You just remove this plastic part, and that lets you kind of pull the bag out like this, and that forms your basic bag that you're going to be using. This bag comes down like so. You tie it like we did with the other one, so it's going to be tied like that, and then that's where you place the dirty diapers to fall inside there. And so this is kind of what it looks like when you go to place it in, right? You place that ring right on top of there, and then you kind of just have to loop the bag through that part that we talked about. But once you've looped it through, it'll just fall right through there. Alright, so that's basically how it works, and there's just one last item that I want to point out, and that they do have these carbon filters, and this is meant to go right under the lid. There's a compartment there so that you can add just one more layer of odor protection. This helps a little bit to also filter out the odors, especially when you're opening it up to change the bag. It's also just nice, thin, and tall, and it's something that's going to fit in a lot of spaces for you. So for example, here we've got this tent here, the diaper changing table. On the other side of the table is the door. There was really no other place to put this, but because it's so thin and tall, we were able to put it in this small space here. So something to consider as well. Alright guys, so if you're looking for kind of like a dedicated pail for your diapers, that's going to help with the odors, but honestly also just for the great convenience of it all, you definitely want to look into this item here.